I'm Beth Bridgeman, and I'm here today to show folks a little bit about how to start seeds and putting out some plants in your yard for the spring. There's been a bigger interest this year with everybody being at home in how to grow your own vegetables. So I'd like to give you a few tips today, and they're not necessarily going to be in any particular order, but let's just go ahead and start. The first thing to think about when you're planting a vegetable garden for the summer is how much sun you have. And if you're watching this from Yellow Springs, a lot of us here in Yellow Springs have pretty shady yards. So there's three kinds of vegetables really. There's leafy vegetables, root vegetables, and then vegetables that are fruiting. So those would be things like tomatoes and eggplants and things like that, cucumbers. So for leafy vegetables and root vegetables, you really only need about 4 hours of sun a day. Obviously the more sun you have, the better, but you can get by with as little as 4 hours a day for leafy vegetables and root vegetables. For fruiting vegetables, you need at least 6 hours of sun. So think about that when you're looking at your trees in your backyard and sort of seeing where the shade is during the day, and that'll help you know where to site your vegetable garden. The other thing is, I'll get to this more in a minute, but there are cold vegetables and there are warm season vegetables. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. As you're getting ready to start your seeds, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. What I do is I get these online. These are called cell packs, and you put them in trays, and there's something on the top that you put them in that holds in the moisture when you're trying to do seeds. So that looks like this. So this is kind of a professional way to do it, and in a little bit I'll show you some that I've already started. But there are other ways to start seeds as well. Some people start seeds in an egg carton. And I brought two different kinds of egg cartons today. Let me just empty out that dirt. We have a cardboard egg carton and a styrofoam egg carton. Both of these have their pros and cons for when you're starting seeds. Most seeds don't need light to germinate. The tinier the seed, the more it may need light to germinate. So little tiny seeds like lettuce seeds, snapdragons, they're little tiny seeds, and those actually need light to germinate, but most seeds don't need light. So you can start them right in here. You put your soil in here, your seed starting soil. You spray them down and keep them moist, and then you can just use this for your cover. So that's the benefit of styrofoam, is that it holds in the moisture. You can also start them in regular cardboard egg cartons. And the benefit here is that once you start the seeds and they come up, you could actually just cut these, each one like that. And then you could cut a little X in the bottom, and you could take that little egg carton and you could put it right down on the ground and just plant that whole thing. When you're starting seeds with cardboard, you can put them right in here, close the lid, but then it's important to put them inside a plastic bag and to wrap that plastic bag and to tie it with a twist tie so that it holds the moisture in. It's really important with seeds that they stay moist every day, so you want to spray them with a spray bottle every day until the seeds come up, and after that just spray them every day as well. I'm going to just move forward here for just a second to show you. This is a cardboard toilet paper tube that I have just cut in half and trimmed, and then put the bottom in like that. So you can also use these to start seeds with. You can also use Dixie cups to start seeds in, and again, because Dixie cups, if you use a paper cup, you could just put an X in the bottom when they're ready to plant, and you could stick that whole cup right down in the ground if you wanted to.